It's you, it's you, it's you, and it will always be you. You may be wondering, what do I mean by it's you? You are the only thing that's stopping you from succeeding. You are the only thing that is limiting you in your own life. It's not the world, it's not society, it's not your family, it's you. Every day when you wake up, you look at yourself in the mirror and say, oh man, I don't know if I can do this today, but I'm going to try. And then you do not actually give forth the effort to becoming the best you that you can be. You put all these limits on yourself. You shackle your mind with all these limiting beliefs, all these negative thoughts and feelings. And you wonder why you are not making no progress forward. Because when I tell you this, right, do you believe in yourself? What is the first thing that comes to your mind? Do you really believe in yourself or do you not? Because if you do not believe in yourself, how can others believe in you? If you do not support yourself, how can others support you? Because like I always say, the world doesn't have to support you. Because as long as you support yourself, that's all that matters. But if you don't even support yourself, then you have nothing to stand on. Why are you refusing to look at yourself? Why are you refusing to look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I am going to conquer the world. I am going to become the best me that I can possibly be. Because for some of you, it's a hard thing to do. And you must start off by loving yourself. Because when you start off by loving yourself, you love yourself for your flaws and for your perfections. But if you are a person who is neglecting yourself and neglecting your self-care, your self-love, how can you see all the good things that you have to offer the world? If you do not show yourself self-love, how can you see all of your talents, your skills, and your abilities? You can't see them because you are not even focusing on them. You are focusing on everything that you are not, quote unquote, not good at. Or at least not good at yet because you won't try. Because there is no one saying that, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, and that is true. For people who say that, it doesn't have to be true. Out of all the people in the world who you can prove right, the most important person for you to prove right is yourself. It's not the next man, the next woman. It's for you to prove yourself right. But in the right way, because if you say, I am going to become successful, it is your mission to prove yourself right. Because when you say that you are a failure, it wouldn't be a good thing for you to prove yourself right in that circumstance. But when you are loving yourself and you believe in yourself, when you prove yourself right, you are only reaffirming what you had already thought, what you had already said. Because let me tell you this, right? When I look in the mirror, I see everything that I can accomplish. I see everything that I can do, everything that I can achieve. There is no limit there. And that's where I want you all to become, to where when you look at yourself in the mirror, there is nothing limiting you. Because right now you are holding yourself back. You have all these shackles and chains on you because you do not want to be free. You don't want to let go of all these limiting beliefs. You care about what others are thinking about you. You will use the excuse of saying, oh, I don't want to do such and such because I am afraid of how people may think about me. Or people may laugh at me if I fall. People may laugh at me if I don't win, if I'm not successful. Who cares? And you will be surprised how many people are not even focused on you. Many of you want to go to the gym, but you have gym anxiety. You say, oh, I don't want to go in the gym because I may look funny working out. Guess what? We have all been there. Every master was once a beginner. Every professional bodybuilder was once a beginner. Just go in there. I promise you, they're not focused on you as much as you think they are. They are not. Some of you want to start a business, but you are saying, oh man, I don't know if I have the money for it. Just start somewhere along and then the money will come on the way. Do not have all these excuses as to why you cannot become someone special, as to why you cannot create something special. Those excuses do not serve you, but they serve your haters. They serve your doubters, because people who do not like you, who pray for your downfall, you are proving them right by saying, oh man, if I do this and I fail, oh well then I'm not even going to try. You are proving them right. The only person who you need to prove right is yourself, not the haters, not the doubters. Nothing, because I want you to go deep within yourself and fill your heart, fill that fighting spirit. And if you do not have a fighting spirit, if you do not have a fighting heart, you need to develop one. Because on your journey to success, you will endure many trials, tribulations, and obstacles, and you need a fighting spirit to overcome them. So tell me, what will you do if an obstacle comes in your way and it's not moving? What will you do? Will you just quit, give up, go home, as if you never made no progress? Will you just quit and go home and act as if you wasn't close to accomplishing your goals? If that is the case, that is the wrong idea. It is the wrong thing to do. Some of you have come so far to go back now. Do not be the only thing limiting yourself from achieving success. That is so mind-boggling to me. How many people quit when they are literally an inch away from achieving their goals, from achieving their dreams. They are just an inch away from having everything that they dreamed of, having everything that they prayed for. But because that obstacle stood right there in the way and the obstacle wasn't moving, they decided to quit and go home. The only thing that had limited them from achieving what they wanted was themselves. It wasn't nobody else. Like, for example, if you are wanting to become a content creator and you start posting videos and no one's not watching, keep posting them, because it's better for you to be practicing anyway. You have all these videos out and you are practicing, getting better and better and better every single day in every way, and no one's not watching, but you are becoming better. So by the time someone does see it, they see you shining. Do not be afraid to just start. Even if you start and it's not going out well, you are a beginner, you are a practitioner, you are literally embarking on your journey in the very beginning. Of course it's not going to be perfect in the very beginning. You are taking baby steps, and then eventually those baby steps will accumulate into large steps, and those large steps will accumulate to successful steps. That's what happens, but you must start somewhere. Because when you start, everything seems slow. Everything seems slow paced. Some of you have started a business and you have gotten no sales. Does that mean that you should quit? No, because things have just gotten started. Things have just begun. How can you ever expect to succeed if you not endure the pain first? Be patient and grind out. Grind all the way through it. That doesn't mean that you have to quit when no one hasn't shown up for you. You have been showing up for yourself, and that's what matters the most. As long as you are showing up for yourself first, eventually the success will come. Whether it's in a week, a year, or 2 years, you have to endure it, regardless of how long it is. Because things that are important are not instant gratification. Microwave success. You put food in the microwave, how long does it stay warm? How long does it stay hot? It doesn't stay hot for that long. However, when you cook food on the stove or in the oven, it stays hot much longer. You know why? Because they had a chance to cook thoroughly. So when you are embarking on your journey of success and you have taken the limits off you, do not quit when you are warming up in the oven. When you are baking in the oven, when you are getting cooked on the stove, you are slowly cooking and becoming better and better and better every single day, and you will stay hot much longer, aka you will stay more successful longer. That's how I see it. Who wants microwave success? The instant gratification that has seeped many youth's mind, many young men and young women's lives have been sealed with instant gratification. I want to become rich today. Then they become rich today and then lose it tomorrow. They haven't learned the skills of financial literacy. They say, oh, I want to become famous today, and then tomorrow they become famous and then lose it the next day. The 15 minutes of fame came and it left even quicker. Do you want that? No, you want something that can last you a lifetime. And that comes with you being able to grind throughout the hard times. Because trust me, I know grinding in the very beginning is tough. No one's not watching you. You're not making no money. But see, this is the time where you can practice, where you can build up that self-confidence, that self-esteem, and that belief in yourself, and say, you know what? Even if no one doesn't show up for me, I'm going to show up for myself. Even if no one doesn't support me, I'm going to support myself. That's what it comes down to. It comes down to, do you truly have your back? If not, why? Why are you refusing to support yourself? Because when things hit the fan and everyone leaves you, how will you pull yourself back up? Will you allow yourself to be on the ground forever, or will you pull yourself up off of your own belief, enough for your own self-love for yourself? Because many people have all the success in the world, and then things hit the fan, all their friends leave, their family leaves, and now here they are by themselves with their thoughts, all alone. And sometimes that can cripple people. But if you are someone who has developed that unshakable confidence, that unshakable esteem, and you believe that you are greatness and that you are truly remarkable and special, you know that you will reach the Mount Everest, that the highest of highs once again, regardless of how long it takes. You may have went bankrupt after becoming a millionaire. You know that when you come back, you will be worth 10 more over the millions that you once had. Because you know, you have that belief in yourself that I am going to do it one way or the other, regardless of how long it takes and regardless of how hard it is. Because you know why? I have removed those limits off me. People may have left me, but I haven't left me. People may have left me, but I haven't left me. I'm still here. You're still here. You're still alive. So what's the point of not believing yourself when you are still alive? You being alive right here means that you have something special to do still. You have all these things to accomplish. So why aren't you doing it? Why aren't you taking the leap of faith and saying, man, you know what, man? I'm gonna make my next move my best move. I'm gonna make today my best day. You have that opportunity and you have that chance. But just because you have the chance, will you conquer that chance? Because everyone has a chance. Everyone has a chance to live their life to the fullest. But some choose the route of taking drugs, alcohol, and just ruining their lives. And then others choose the destination, choose the road where they can flourish and be successful and live a prosperous and abundant in a abundant life. Because, like I said once again, once you have that self-love for yourself and you can see that you deserve these nice things. Your family deserves to have a life of freedom. Your mom and dad deserve to have easier lives. You know that you can do this, not only for you, but for your family. Because you have taken the limits off of yourself. You no longer see yourself as someone who is less than. You no longer see yourself as someone who is not worthy of success. You see yourself as someone who can achieve whatever you want, because now you are limitless. You have taken all those limits off yourself because you know who you are. You wasn't just born to just become a nobody. You was born to achieve great things. You was born to achieve whatever your mind could conceive. Like, that's what it came down to. Like, you know that you was born with a specific purpose, and here you are living it out. You have overcome your thoughts, because the person who can overcome themselves, the world is easy. Because who is it for someone to overcome the world, but they have yet to overcome themselves? Because the toughest battles will be within. But once you can overcome yourself, and you have removed all those limits and all those shackles off you, the world, your life becomes so much easier. You know why? Because you are free. You are finally free. And on this journey, will it be easy? No. It will not be easy. But that's what makes it fun. Because once you reach that successful point, you will not regret your journey that you have taken to get there. If you have enjoyed this video, please give me a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Thank you.